Good morning, rat rod ladies and rat rod gentlemen and rat rod children of all ages. I promised the next video would be about the rat rod, so it is. Here lately I've been spending 4 days a week and working around here and just catching up on projects that have gotten behind. A lot of it when I was obsessing and building this thing and not doing anything else. So now I'm having to catch up and make up for that, but that's okay. You live once, and I'm really glad. This is something I'm really glad I did. So I have no regrets, and plus I don't mind the pickup work anyway, the catch up and chores and fixing, and I kind of like projects. So, but I've been working real hard, and today I'm going to knock off and I'm going to play with this thing. One of our big shows, or one that's big to me anyway, here in Washington is coming up this weekend in Issaquah. It's sponsored by the Rat Bastard Car Club, so that kind of tells you what kind of cars will be there. And I put some video up on it before, and I'll do that again this year. There's some interesting things that show up there. But I got a couple things I wanted to show you on this thing. I got some ideas, and I found a little thing for this. So, oh, by the way, Mr. Peak, I want you to know I'm using my tripod. But since this is a rockabilly rat, he's got the guitar handle there, the shifter handle in his hand, and I found something that kind of goes with the theme here. I thought I'd stick on the window. I found me a Rat Fink playing the guitar. How cool is that? So one of the things I wanted to do today, do some work on this radiator, this fan. The last couple times I drove this thing home from town, not into town, but when I come up this hill, you know, I have to climb. Well, I'm at 2,229 feet elevation, so, and I'm only, as a crow flies, 3 miles from town maybe, so that's a pretty good climb. But this thing got hot on me the other day coming home. Not hot, not really boiling over hot, but a little hotter than it ever has. And you know, it didn't get hot last year at all, and I drove it downtown when it was 105 degrees. No problems, but that's what cars do. Things go wrong, and sometimes it's a trick to figure out what it is. But anyway, a friend of mine gave me an electric fan, and a really big, nice one. That's just a little Subaru fan. I just stuck that on there because that's what I had laying around that day, and I never did change it out. And somebody at a car show said, "Oh, look at that old vintage fan." Yeah, vintage 1980 Subaru. I don't know. I guess I'm getting old, but that don't seem like that long ago to me. I'm going to change that fan out and put that electric fan on there and make sure it's topped off real good and give that a try and see what happens. Also probably check the timing, maybe see if that distributor moved a little bit, might cause it to heat up a little bit. And then I need to devise some kind of breathers for these carburetors, and I have an idea of what I'm going to do temporarily, at least, that will kind of go along with the music theme, and I'll just keep that a little surprise. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to do a few things on this thing today. I'm going to try and get the cable set up for the Spark Advance too, and then I can play around with that a little bit and see if that has any effect on my heating problem, or you know, that fan may take care of it. I'm hoping it will, but it's not a major thing anyway. It only happens on a real hot day when you're climbing a real steep hill. Anyway, I'd like for it to be right, so I'm going to work on that. Yeah, that's what's going on around here. So I'll shut this off and get busy and film a little bit more when I get into this thing a bit. Look at there, a tripod. Imagine that.